Hello, I'm Ollie. Welcome to Oxford Online English. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the future. There are different ways to talk about the future in English, and it depends on the situation which future form you should use. In this lesson, we'll look at all the different future forms and explain how you can use them to talk about the future in English. Okay, let's look at going to. You can use going to talk about your plans for the future. For example, I'm going to apply for a new job next month, so I've already decided to do this. What are you going to do when you graduate? What are your plans? She isn't going to buy a motorbike, so she's decided not to. She doesn't have any plans. Going to has another important meaning. You can use it to make predictions. A prediction means you say what you think is going to happen in the future. For example, he's going to be happy when he hears the news. That's what I think. This is how I think he'll respond. Who do you think is going to win the match? So, what's your prediction? What's your idea? Who do you think will win? It's going to be hot next week. That's the weather forecast. We can also use the present continuous to talk about the future. We use the present continuous to talk about plans. So, does that mean that going to and the present continuous are the same? No, not exactly. We use the present continuous for plans which have a fixed time or a fixed place. Because of this, we usually use the present continuous for plans in the near future. For example, we're meeting at 8 o'clock. We've already decided the time and the place. What are you doing tonight? I want to know about your plans. He isn't coming with us tomorrow. So we have some plans, we know what we're doing, and he isn't coming. Generally, if you want to talk about a plan in the near future, it's better to use the present continuous. If the plan is further in the future, so you don't know exactly when or where it will happen, then use going to. Okay, next let's look at will. We use will when you decide and speak at the same time. What does that mean? Well, remember that we use going to for plans. If I say, I'm going to learn to drive, that means I've already decided this, and now I'm telling you about my plan. I decided before I opened my mouth. When you use will, it means you only decided right now. For example, I've got some spare time. I'll help you. So I can see you need help, and I decided to help you. Just like that. I didn't think about it before. It wasn't a plan. I just decided spontaneously. A barbecue? I'll be there in 10 minutes. Yeah, I didn't have any plans, so I just decided to come to your barbecue. I didn't know about it before. I'll have a cappuccino, please. I just decided what I wanted. I hadn't thought about it before. You can also use will to make predictions. Remember, we can use going to make predictions. Is there any difference? Not really. In grammar books, you can find that we use going to when there's evidence for your prediction and will when there isn't any evidence. But actually, in practice, it doesn't matter which one you use. Native speakers use both, and we don't really use them differently. Finally, you can use the present simple to talk about the future, especially when we talk about events with a timetable or an official schedule. For example, the train arrives at 11:40. It says so on my timetable here. Class starts at 10 o'clock. The match is tonight at 7:30. Okay, so we've looked at 4 ways to use future forms in English, going to, will, the present continuous, and the present simple. Yes, we do use the present tenses to talk about the future a lot in English. It's very common. If you want more practice with this topic, you can come to our website where we have the text. There are also exercises to help you practice this. We also have many other free English lessons. But that's all for this lesson. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.